People have been trying to do kind of natural language processing with computers for decades, and there has only been sort of slow progress in that in general. It turned out the problem we had to solve is sort of the reverse of the problem people usually have to solve. People usually have to solve the problem of you're given thousands, millions of pages of text, go have the computer understand this. Stephen Wolfram. Stephen Wolfram is widely recognized in linguistics, particularly in the fields of computational linguistics and natural language processing (NLP), due to his foundational work on the Wolfram language and Wolfram Alpha. While not a traditional linguist, his contributions have profoundly influenced how language is processed and understood computationally. The Wolfram language is known for its design as a computational language that seamlessly integrates vast amounts of knowledge and algorithms. This enables users to express and compute complex ideas, including those directly related to language, in a highly structured and efficient manner. Its built-in capabilities allow for sophisticated linguistic analysis and manipulation. Stephen Wolfram's early life was marked by exceptional intellectual precocity and a rapid ascent in the scientific world. Born in London in 1959 to a novelist father and a philosophy professor mother, he displayed a keen interest in science from a young age, despite initial difficulties with arithmetic. He was educated at Eton College, though he left prematurely at 17, finding formal education somewhat restrictive. By the age of 15, Wolfram had already published his first scientific paper, showcasing his early engagement with complex topics. He then attended Oxford University at 17, and by the remarkably young age of 20, he had earned his PhD in theoretical physics from Caltech. His early scientific work primarily focused on high-energy physics, quantum field theory, and cosmology, yielding several significant results that are still cited today. This period also saw him begin to explore the burgeoning field of scientific computing, leading to his development of SMP symbolic manipulation program, one of the first modern computer algebra systems, which he commercially released in 1981. His groundbreaking early work in both physics and computing earned him a MacArthur Fellowship in 1981, making him its youngest recipient. Theory and Applications of Cellular Automata 1986, this early collection of papers laid much of the groundwork for Wolfram's later, more expansive work on cellular automata. It delves into the theoretical foundations of these simple computational models, which consist of grids of cells that change state based on the states of their neighbors and a set of local rules. The book explores various types of cellular automata, their emergent behaviors, and their potential for modeling complex systems across diverse scientific disciplines, establishing the field as a serious area of research. Cellular Automata and Complexity, Collected Papers 1994, building on his earlier work, this volume compiles more of Wolfram's key research papers from the 1980s that further explore cellular automata and the concept of complexity. It expands on the classification of cellular automata behavior and highlights how incredibly simple rules can generate unexpectedly complex patterns, some of which exhibit properties akin to randomness or even universal computation. This collection solidified his arguments for a science of complexity based on computational models. The Mathematica book, multiple editions. This foundational book serves as the comprehensive reference and user guide for Mathematica, the symbolic and numerical computation software system created by Wolfram Research. Across its many editions, the book has detailed Mathematica's vast capabilities, from basic arithmetic and symbolic algebra to advanced calculus, visualization, programming, and data analysis. It has been a crucial resource for millions of users, demonstrating how to leverage Mathematica's integrated computational power for scientific, engineering, and educational purposes. A New Kind of Science 2002, This monumental work presents Stephen Wolfram's central thesis, that the universe is fundamentally computational, and its complexity arises from simple programs. Through extensive computer experiments, particularly with cellular automata, Wolfram illustrates how seemingly trivial rules can produce intricate, unpredictable, and often beautiful patterns that resemble natural phenomena. The book challenges traditional mathematical modeling, advocating for computational exploration as a powerful new paradigm for scientific discovery and understanding the world. Elementary Introduction to the Wolfram Language 2015. This book provides an accessible entry point to the Wolfram language, the programming language that powers Mathematica and Wolfram Alpha. Designed for a wide audience, including those without prior programming experience, it teaches computational thinking by demonstrating how to use the language's built-in knowledge and automation for tasks ranging from data analysis and visualization to machine learning and natural language processing. It emphasizes the language's unique ability to express complex ideas concisely. Idea Makers, Personal Perspectives on the Lives and Ideas of Some Notable People 2016. In this collection of essays, Wolfram offers his unique and often deeply personal insights into the lives and intellectual contributions of various influential figures in science, technology, and thought, from historical giants like Alan Turing and Gottfried Leibniz to contemporary figures. Wolfram shares his reflections on their work, how it connects to his own pursuits, and their broader impact on the development of human knowledge and computation. Adventures of a Computational Explorer 2019. This book compiles a series of engaging essays and articles where Wolfram takes readers on an intellectual journey through his diverse interests and experiences. From contemplating the nature of artificial intelligence and the digits of pi to his work on finding the fundamental theory of physics and communicating with extraterrestrials, the book showcases his distinctive computational approach to problem solving and his reflections on a wide range of scientific and technological topics. A Project to Find the Fundamental Theory of Physics 2020, this book outlines Wolfram's ambitious ongoing project to discover the foundational rules governing the universe, building directly on the concepts introduced in A New Kind of Science. He proposes that the universe might be a giant computational system, specifically a hypergraph that evolves according to simple rules. The book details the methodology of this project, which involves exploring the vast space of possible computational systems to identify one that matches the observed laws of physics. Combinators, A Centennial View 2021, marking 100 years since the inception of combinatory logic. This book provides a comprehensive and visually rich exploration of combinators' fundamental functions that operate by rearranging their inputs. Wolfram connects this abstract area of mathematics and computer science to his broader computational universe framework, illustrating how combinators, despite their simplicity, can achieve universal computation and are relevant for understanding the emergence of complexity from basic rules. Metamathematics, Foundations and Physicalization 2022. This work deepens the philosophical and scientific implications of Wolfram's computational paradigm by exploring the relationship between mathematics and physics through the lens of computation. It introduces the concept of the rulead, the entangled limit of all possible computational rules, and suggests that both mathematical truths and the laws of physics can be seen as emergent phenomena arising from this underlying computational structure, proposing a unified view of reality. What is ChatGPT doing, and why does it work? 2023. While not a traditional linguistics paper, this essay by Stephen Wolfram delves deeply into the computational mechanisms behind large language models LLMs like ChatGPT. It discusses how these models generate text by predicting reasonable continuations based on statistical patterns learned from vast text corpora, offering a computational perspective on language generation that has significant implications for understanding the nature of language. As a personal comparison, my total lifetime output of published material has been a bit under 3 million words, and over the past 30 years I've written about 15 million words of email, and altogether typed perhaps 50 million words, and in just the past couple of years I've spoken more than 10 million words on live streams. And, yes, I'll train a bot from all of that. Stephen Wolfram, what is ChatGPT doing, and why does it work? References. Wolfram, S. 2013. Computer Algebra. Proceedings of the 38th International Symposium on Symbolic and Algebraic Computation, ISAC 13. Pages 7 to 8. doi 10.114524655006.2465930. ISBN 9781450320597. S2 SID 370999593. Wolfram, Stephen 1980. Some Topics in Theoretical High-Energy Physics. Caltech Library Ph.D. California Institute of Technology. Retrieved May 8, 2018. Stephen Wolfram, I am an information pack rat. New Scientist. Archived from the original on April 13, 2016. Retrieved September 23, 2024. Foundation to support 21 as geniuses for 5 years. The New York Times. Retrieved March 26, 2023. Regis, Edward 1987. Who got Einstein's office eccentricity and genius at the Institute for Advanced Study. Reading, Mass., Addison Wesley. P5. ISBN 020-112-0658. Cook, Matthew 2004. Universality in Elementary Cellular Automata. Complex Systems. 15.1, 1-40. doi 10.25088 Complex Systems.15.1.1. ISSN 0891-2513. Retrieved June 24, 2015. Martinez, Gennaro J. Sectuahmora, Juan C. Chapavergara, Sergio Villametre, Christian March 3, 2020. Brief Notes and History of Computing in Mexico During 50 Years. International Journal of Parallel, Emergent, and Distributed Systems. 35 185-192. AR 14-1905.07527. doi 10.1081744576.2019.160890. ISSN 1744-5760. Levy, Stephen June 1, 2002. The Man Who Cracked the Code to Everything. Wired.com. Retrieved November 22, 2018. W. Daniel Hillis, February 1989. Richard Feynman and the Connection Machine. Physics Today. Archived from the original on July 28, 2009. Retrieved November 3, 2006. Pines, David 2018. Pines, David ed. Emerging Synth Essays in Science, Proceedings of the Founding Workshops of the Santa Fe Institute PDF. Menlo Park, California, Addison Wesley. Pages 183 to 190. doi 10.120197804294925994. ISBN 9780429492594. S2 SID 142670544. Archived from the original PDF on August 11, 2018. The Man Who Cracked the Code to Everything. Wired. Retrieved April 7, 2012. Kalata, G. 1983. Caltech torn by dispute over software. Science. 224,600, 932 to 934. Bibcode 1983 Sci. 220.932K. doi 10.1126 Science.220.4600.932. PMID 178160111. Wolfram, Stephen 2002. A New Kind of Science. Wolfram Media. ISBN 157-955-0088. Stephen Wolfram, A New Kind of Science. bactra.org. Retrieved October 17, 2022. Giles, Jim. May 1, 2002. What kind of science is this? Nature. 417 6886, 216 to 218. Bibcode 2002 Natur.417.216 doi 10.1038417216a. ISSN 1476 to 4687. PMID 120155565. S2 SID 106363328. Wolfram, Stephen. March 5, 2009. Wolfram Alpha is coming. Wolfram blog, retrieved March 9, 2009. Sarl, Charlie. Wolfram Alpha for iPhone drops from 50 to 2. Wired. ISSN 1059 to 1028. Retrieved October 17, 2022. Announcing Wolfram Alpha Pro. Wolfram Alpha blog. Retrieved April 7, 2012. Johnson, Bobby. March 9, 2009. British search engine could rival Google. The Guardian. Retrieved March 9, 2009. Popular science columnist earns prestigious American Chemical Society Award. American Chemical Society. Retrieved December 25, 2018. Wolfram language reference page retrieved on May 14, 2014. Shankland, Stephen. Premium Mathematica software free on budget Raspberry Pi. CNET. Retrieved March 18, 2021. Slate's article Stephen Wolfram's new programming language, He Can Make the World Computable, March 6, 2014. Retrieved on May 14, 2014. Tioba Index. Tioba. Retrieved October 17, 2022. Stephen Wolfram invites you to solve physics. Wired. ISSN 1059 to 1028. Retrieved April 15, 2020. Stephen Wolfram's hypergraph project aims for a fundamental theory of physics. Science News. April 14, 2020. Retrieved April 23, 2020. Becker, Adam. May 6, 2020. Physicists criticize Stephen Wolfram's theory of everything. Scientific American. Retrieved May 10, 2020. The trouble with Stephen Wolfram's new fundamental theory of physics. Gizmodo. 2020. Retrieved April 23, 2020. Wolfram, Stephen. March 8, 2012. The Personal Analytics of My Life. Wired. Retrieved October 18, 2016. Rhodes, Margaret. November 16, 2016. How Arrival's designers crafted a mesmerizing language. Wired. Sepala, Timothy J. November 15, 2016. Dissecting the Alien Language in Arrival. Engadget. Retrieved November 16, 2016. Siegfried, Tom. August 13, 2016. Idea makers tackles scientific thinkers' big ideas and personal lives. Human side of science emphasized in new book. Science News. Society for Science and the Public. Retrieved October 11, 2022.